Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you 3 cards that I created using the Designer Series paper Lily Pond Lane. Now, this is a really fun Designer Series paper, and it also goes with a bundle and has some bling with it if you want to get the entire suite. So that's the Lily Pond Lane Suite, and the set I believe is called Charming Duck Ponds Bundle. And so what I did for my first card is I started with a pretty peacock card base, and I cut one of the Designer Series paper down to 4x4, and then I cut a strip of the other Designer Series paper in that same paper pack down on the bottom. Now, all the measurements will be on my blog at blessedbycards.com. I do believe this is a 4x4, and this is like 1 1/4 by 4, 1 1/2 by 4. And then the time to celebrate is from the beautiful Butterflies bundle, and I just stamped that in there. And of course, you can put a white card stock on the inside, and I just did a little ducky from the corner of the Designer Series paper. He was missing his head, but I thought, well, I'll just put it at the end so it looks like he's in the pond. So that is our first card. And our second card I created is, again, using a pretty peacock card base. And this one, I just used a strip. I believe this is a 2 by 5 3/8. And I just put the strip on the side. And then I used the dies from the bundle to cut out these little duck family. And that is also from the paper. So the dies do cut out the paper. And I just put this little cute little family here for a happy anniversary card. I stamped that in the Pretty Peacock, and then I cropped it with the Labels of Love die, and I popped that up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Again, I put a basic white on the inside, and you can either stamp on that, or you can add, again, some more of the Designer Series paper. So that's card number 2. Our last card, again, I used a strip of the Designer Series paper that measures 2 by 5 3/8, and this time I used a pretty in pink card base. And I took a 3x4 piece of white, and around the edges I took a blending brush and added some pretty in pink ink. And then this is cropped out from one of the dies in the bundle from the paper. And then I stamped "You're Such a Blessing" from Grateful Blessings in Pretty Peacock ink. And so then I just, again, pop those up on Stampin' Dimensionals to give it a little more dimension. And then you can add a white on the inside. This is light enough that you could stamp right here and write your greeting. So that would be totally up to you. And that is our third card. So that is how super fast and simple creating cards with this Lily Pond Lane suite can be. So in the suite comes the bundle, the stamps, and some bling. So check that out. And if you're not interested in doing the bling, you can, or the paper, you can just get the bundle. But it is kind of a great product value to get the paper, the bling, the dies, and the stamps all in one with. So that is all I have for my Make It Monday. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out my future videos. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any. Hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and download anything you need. The project sheets are there. And of course, you can shop online 24/7. So until next time, be blessed.